Welcome everyone to day 15 of the Christmas Advent Calendar, and today we're going to be going through my personal favourite Crash Bandicoot game, Crash 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I think this is the best of the original Crash games. And I'd almost say it's maybe better than... There are some bits about it that are better than Crash 4, so I'm just going to go right into it because I've got a couple of stages I want to go through. And hopefully I'll try and get through all of the snowy stages in this video, but I'm not sure yet, so we'll just see how much this goes. So yeah, we're just going to go through all of the stages. We'll try and get all the boxes because, not that I need them, but it'll be fun to try and do that. So yeah, because I have actually 100% of this game because it's fantastic. This is actually the first one I 100% in because I enjoyed it so much. And I think it's probably the easiest one to 100%. Probably I'd say Crash 1's the hardest one, and then double jump. Oh, can you not double jump on these? Okay, maybe not. Not been that. I mean, it's not been that long. I actually in fact, I recently 100%ed all of the Crash games. So like I said, I did this one I want to say I 100%ed this one. Jump on the thing, jump on it, jump. There we go. Yeah. So it was recently I did all the Crash games. Crash 2 I beat long ago, when it first came out, but only this year I did both Crash 3 and Crash 1. I 100%ed Crash 3 at the beginning of the year, and I 100%ed Crash 1 not that long ago. And as for Crash 4, you can absolutely not. I'm not even going to attempt to 100% that game because I think I would go mad, and I don't really want that to happen. I mean, I've got all the I got hit. I've got all of the what do you call it? The I've got all of the colour gems in Crash 4, but I am not even going to attempt to 100% that game because that just seems like a nightmare. And it's not even that fun to do, from what I've heard. It's incredibly strict in that, and yeah, I will. Oh yeah, I think in the original game, so there's that's where you get one of the red gem, one of the color gems, and I think in the original Crash 2 you could actually get it early by sort of doing some glitch, but they changed that for this version because they didn't want people to, I don't know, glitch it. So I guess speedrunners were upset by that, but yeah, I've not got double jump in Crash 2. I'm an idiot. Yeah, double jump wasn't added until Crash 3. It's because they've got the crash dash. That's why I'm confused. Because they added the crash dash in Crash 2 when you beat the game to do the time trial. So I just assumed that. So I thought Crash. Yeah, I forgot. No special power ups in this game except for the crash dash. But that was only added so that you could do the relic races, which I also haven't been bothered to do because, hey, when I say I've 100% of the game, what I mean is I've done everything the game that actually benefits getting the full ending. So, haven't done the relics because it's not relevant. And only Crash 3 are the ones I've done the relics in because they're the only ones you need to do them on. But yeah, no, jump on the thing. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot, probably one of my favourite franchises. So I'm playing this on I'm playing the PS4 version and also the one on a PS5. So this is the best it's gonna look. I span. Yeah, obviously a lot of people complain about the hitboxes in this game. I never had any worries with it. I mean, to be fair, I never really played the original. I actually think I've got Crash 2 on the PS3, but. Yeah, I never really thought of any issues with the controls in this game. I'm sure if I played both of them, I would figure them out. Actually, I have an idea of in the future. There's a series on Crash Bandicoot that I want to do. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos of if you collect a thing, then the video ends. I think about doing that with Crash, but doing Wumpa Fruit. I watched Jay Witz do a video on both Mario and Sonic where it's he played all of the games and it's if he collected a coin or a ring, he had to change games. And I think I could do something funny with that with Crash, if you'd be interested in that. So I think that'd be quite funny. I think this is one of the things you got to do. You got to jump on this, and yep, this is a lot of hidden boxes in this game. Yeah, but again, nowhere near as bad as Crash 4 because Crash 4 Crash 4, you know, just, yeah, I'm gonna say it just took the piss. You know, Crash 4 took the piss with the hidden boxes and that, to the point where it just wasn't fun to do 100%. Like, yeah, just I got the boxes, but like I said, it doesn't matter. I've already got it all. Right, so that's the first stage done, and now I'll go to stage 2, and that stage is of course this one, Snow Biz. More like snow business. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool. Which is funny because I'm in a nice stage. Oh my god. I try and be funny, but I know deep down I'm not. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot. I think I've heard rumours that there's going to be a new Crash game announced like soon. Maybe at like, the Game Awards. There's rumours that like a new Crash game is going to be announced, and I'd be happy to see that because, like I said, Crash is probably one of my favourite video game franchises, and this return for Crash was probably like my favourite like return of like a video game franchise, because it's just been. I mean, he kind of like spearheaded the return of many other franchises because this was so successful, and it of course led to Crash 4, and hopefully that will lead to maybe Crash 5 or whatever. I'm not gonna do the red gem because that's just gonna take too much time. And I want to try. I would like to try and get through all of these stages. Oh yes! Oh, that was close. No. Ah, no, it's not worth it. Like I'll try and get the boxes, but I'm not gonna like waste time doing it. Ooh, nice. We'll need one more active crate, and I get invincibility. No, oh, but then I said, of course I said that, so then I got hit by the thing. So yeah, like I said, this is my favourite of the Crash games, Crash 2. Like, not that the other games are bad. I think they're all really good games. I just think like most people would say that Crash 3 is their favourite. My issue with Crash 3 is I think it's got too many vehicle sections in it. You know, like it's got the bike segments. It's got like, oh damn it, I tried to double jump again, but I forgot this has got double jumps in it. Yeah, like it's just got too many of the vehicle sections. So you got the bike stuff, you got the jet ski stuff, which I actually don't mind. Like this one's only got one sort of vehicle section in it, which you'll probably see in a minute. And it's like that's the only one of like the vehicle sections that I like. You know, it's the polar bear riding ones. All the others I just find really annoying and really irritating. But apart from that, it's still a great game. It's definitely my second favourite, I would say. And Crash 1, yeah, like Crash 1 is clearly the first game in the series. You know, it's got so many things in it that just don't make sense. To the point where basically like everything, this is like the definitive way to play the first Crash game because everything they added into it. Because like, everything that's like in the newer games wasn't in that one, so you couldn't even save in Crash 1 unless you got like one of the gems or one of the bonus stages. So yeah, like because of that, Crash 1 is definitely the weakest of the trilogy, but I still think it's good. And like I said, this is the perfect way to play all the games. This might be like one of my favourite remasters of all time, because like it's just like you say, it's the definitive way to play all of these games, and that's what a remaster needs to be. Obviously, it may have the like issues with the controls, but like I said, I feel like unless you're like a super mega fan of these games, you probably won't even notice them. Like I never understood the criticisms of the controls because I never noticed any of them, and I think that might just be because I didn't grow up with those Crash games. Like if you saw my PlayStation 1 collection video, I mentioned like all of the games I had when I was younger. I didn't have any of the big games. Like I never had the only Crash games I had were Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash. So I didn't grow up with the original Crash games on PlayStation. But so it's why I'm so happy that this has come out, so we can play these games again. And also the Spyro trilogy I really liked as well. Yeah, we like the Spyro Reignited trilogy too. So now we've got the next stage, which is it's this one, which is now what I said was the only good vehicle section in the Crash series, the polar bear riding levels. Now, yeah, I really do like these levels. I think these levels are really fun. I think there's 3 of them in this game, or like 4 actually. I can't remember. Oh, how did you jump? Go. It's I missed one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you got to press the circle button to boost, and then you can sort of go. Yeah, it's just like the most fun. It's Of course, you're just riding. It's like Crash was an instant runner before they were famous, you know? I missed it. It's like, it's no wonder that he finally did get an instant runner like not that long ago, because that's kind of been Crash's whole thing, is instant running. So yeah, this is the hardest. These are like definitely quite hard because you've got oh what's going on? I was still sliding. I didn't know that was a thing, huh? Because like in some cases, there's one of the levels is really hard. Like if we have time, I'll do the secret level at the end of the video, because those are the I missed it again. Again, this is why it's good to like having already had all the gems, because I don't have to worry about getting all the gems again. Ooh, yeah, so like you have to run and then you can go like you can jump off big things, and like I said, there's a secret level that you have to unlock, and that's like the hardest one of these. But but then it is really fun. So when you actually can do it and beat it, it's a great moment when you can do it. Because that's the thing with Crash, is that it's one of those hard games. But I missed the checkpoint! I missed the checkpoint! Oh no! Oh no! I've got to try and be careful now, because if I die, I'm gonna. Oh, I was lucky! Oh, I can't believe I missed the checkpoint. I missed that box as well. I can't die now. I cannot die now. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Doesn't matter. At the end of the stage. Yes. Good on you, Crash. You did it. Alright, so I'll meet you on the next stage now, which I've... So it's this stage, Bear Down, which I actually think is another polar bear riding level, actually. Yeah, another polar riding stage. Oh, that's cool. I forgot that this was... They were sort of... I guess they're sort of like... They put all the ice sort of stages... ice polar bear riding stages next to each other. But I don't mind, because these are the best stages. Oh, I forgot I thought it was R2 for some reason. Yeah, so this is now when you actually need to start boosting, so that you can jump over the chasms or whatever, the pits. So then this is when it gets really difficult. So there you go. Yep. Yeah, I like Polar as well. He's like one of my He's actually one of my favorite Crash characters, just because, you know, he's your friend. He helps you out when you need it. But then Crash is not nice to him. I mean, just look at that. He doesn't even. I don't even know if Polar wants to help you. You know, does he want to? What is Polar's inner thoughts? Does he like Crash, or does he hate him? Does he resent these stages? I mean, I know this is also the game where you can. Yes, this is also the game where you can like find him in the hub world, and you can just jump on him, and then that's how you get like a bunch of lives. I don't think Polar really likes that. Although, of course, Polar then had his stages in Crash 4, which were super irritating because it was incredibly hard to collect all the boxes. Oh, I missed it. Oh, damn it. Oh, I ran into the thing. Oh, no, Polar's got my pants on over him. Yeah, but I think they actually saved it in Crash. They've saved that in Crash. They fixed that in Crash 4 now, where the hitbox for Polar isn't as like strict as it was at first. Oh, I should have... Never mind, I got it. Because I just remember the Cadicarus video on Crash 4, which is a really good video. Like, and he sort of said about how, like, you know, the game basically demands perfection from you, but then the game itself isn't perfect because there's quite a few glitches in it. And it's like it's one of those things where, like, in normal games the glitches wouldn't be an issue, but when you're like when it demands so much, like, for you, it demands you do so much and it can be so difficult. When the game then like sort of glitches out, it can be way more frustrating than, like, say, a game like, I don't know, Ride to Hell, you know, or Sonic 06. I didn't want to say Sonic 06 because that's an overdone thing, but I don't know. Oh, yes, got it. Right, jump over the nitros. Yeah, this is again Crash. Oh, that's the end of the stage. So that there, if you jump on those boxes there, that gets you to a secret area. But I'm not going to do that because, like I said, maybe one day I'll do a. I have been thinking about, because I've been doing these live recorded videos, I have been thinking about doing Let's Plays in the future. And if I was going to do Let's Plays, I would want to do a Let's Play of Crash Insane Trilogy. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see me do Let's Plays in the future. Alright, so this is the next stage, which is sort of an ice stage, but sort of not. But I'm going to leave it in because I think it's... Because, again, I think it's quite a fun stage to do. So this is one of the... And also because we haven't done one of these stages yet, because this is one of the chasing levels, but in... I mean, first off, you could jump, but yeah, instead of getting hit by a rock, by a giant boulder, you get chased by a giant polar bear. But thankfully I've got the speed shoe, so it's not going to be that hard, I say. But I'm probably going, but I'm going to do stuff like that, so. And also later on in the stage, you'll see you then get another bit that helps out. So yeah, what's everyone's thoughts on like the other Crash games, you know, like. I think, so you got Wrath of Cortex, which is, oh no! You got Wrath of Cortex, which is okay, not terrible. But I do think it's like, you can definitely tell that like it's not the original team and it's like a completely different team. I think it takes everything I hated from Crash 3 and basically just makes it even worse. So like it's now even more vehicle sections and stuff like that. When like the actual like regular stages are fine, but the vehicle sections are just, yeah. I think if you go down there, that's another secret. But again, I don't really care because like I said, I've done this game. I've done it. If I was to do a let's play of this, I would want to do like, I would 100% it because like I can do that, and it is, I can 100% Crash and yeah. Okay, so I believe this is the, oh maybe it's not. Is this not? Hold on, I think it's. Ah no, it's not yet. Okay. So yeah, like so after Crash Wrath of Cortex, we then had Crash Twinsanity, which. It's a good game, but like I think I mentioned this previously, like it's a game that you can tell was rushed, you know, and I feel like it's because of its rushed nature. I can't really say it's a good game, you know. I feel like there's too much that's like too much missing to. Ah, here we go. This is what it says there. Now now you're on the polar bear and he's chasing you. Yeah, this is when it gets harder because now you can't see and you can't take your time because you just got to go. Oh. No, I'm still okay. Oh, jump. Yes. Come on, Polar. Come on, Polar. We can do this. Yeah, we did it. I believe there's another secret again. If you jump over there, you then can touch the polar bear and you can get another secret sort of world. Yeah, it's like that's the second level where a polar bear is gives you a secret level. All right, so now I'll go on to the final regular level now. And here we go, Cold Hard Crash, which I believe is one of the hardest levels in the game. More specifically, there's a secret level. Oh yeah, there's a death platform. You have to go to there, and then it's like to get all the boxes there is like really hard. But luckily, I don't have to do that because, again, wait for the maybe Let's Play to come out, and then you can see me rage at that. But I don't really want to. I don't really feel like raging at that. I mean, I can't even hit penguins. I just keep running into them. Get penguins again, man. It's like the third game in a row now that's got penguins. I guess penguins seem to be becoming a recurring trend. Okay. No, I don't. Doesn't matter. So yeah, then you've got after like Twinsanity, then you had all the next generation of Crash games. So you had like the Crash of the Titans and Mind of a Mutant stuff. I never really played those games. I did have Mind of a Mutant, but I had it on. Strangely, I had it on PSP, which is like I think it was more the case of like when I got my PSP, like that was one of the games that I sort of got with it. No, I don't have it anymore because I sold my PSP, and then I got a new one like last year, I want to say. Yeah, and I just currently rebuilding my collection, and that actually is like again I want to re-get just because again it was a game I did have, and Mind of a Mutant is definitely probably the better of the two because Mind of a Mutant has the really fun cutscenes, you know, where they consistently change the style. So you've got like classic animated stuff, you've got anime style, you've got like puppet style, which I really like. They even do a South Park style. Like seriously, don't play the game. Just go on YouTube and just look up the cutscenes for Mind of a Mutant because they're just so much fun, Yeah. And then of course we then didn't see Crash again for years. Until this game finally came out. And again, I'm so happy it did come out. But I just hope that we see some more of Crash soon. Again, like I said, there seems to be a rumour that we might be seeing something at the Game Awards. Because that's when you usually get all your big gaming news and big gaming reveals is at the Game Awards. Although I don't really think they've done a lot in the last few years. I know there was that one year where the Game Awards was just like announced everything. Like they had like it was when they announced Crash Team Racing and when Joker got announced for Smash and that. Like, that was a pretty good year. That was like the best year that, like, just, it seemed like everything that could have got announced on that show. Huh? But it seems like the last few instances the Game Awards have been a bit nothing, you know. I mean, to be quite frank, I don't really watch award shows anymore because they're just. I don't want to say they're rigged because I feel like that's a ridiculous thing to say. It's more of a case of like. Maybe I am saying that they're rigged. More of a case of like. They probably already know which ones are going to win or whatever. And like it's just an excuse for like companies to be like to steal from other stuff you review hot dog and grandstand about how great their company and how great their things are and that. You know. Whilst also ignoring all the awful things that they probably do in the industry and that, but well, I'm getting a little bit too political now, and I don't like being political, you know. That's not my style. I don't want to be political at all. Like, people may want to do that, and if they want to do that, that's completely fine, but being political is just something I don't want to do. I just don't see a point to it. Like, I just want to be on here and just play some games for fun, huh? You know, I don't really want to mention, like, I don't really want to talk about, like, serious issues. Unless it's, like, something, like, relevant to what I'm talking about, then, you know. And then but then, in a way, I want to just sort of, like, give people an escapism from that stuff because it feels like everything needs to be political now. And I mean, even what I'm saying now is kind of being political, but like, I'm just gonna stop now because I'm getting. I think I'm gonna. I'm worried I'm gonna say the wrong thing in a minute. So let's just move on to yeah. So, I got stomped. So we just had Halloween. As I'm recording this, I'm recording this on the 1st of November, so it was Halloween yesterday. We didn't really do anything for Halloween because we're not a Halloween sort of family. We just don't. Halloween just doesn't appeal to me. I'm not a big horror fan. So instead, what I just did is I just played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story on my 3DS, and then just like watched a bunch of Halloween episodes on like Disney Plus. So I watched the best Simpsons Trails of Horror episode. The Trails of Horror 5. That's the one with the shitting. The time traveling toaster and what was the other? Oh, and the one where they eat all the students. That is genuinely probably like not only is that one of my favorite like Trails of Horror specials, that might even be one of my favorite Simpsons episodes in general. It's just 4 segments that are just perfect and brilliant, and it's so funny. Like it genuinely might be up there as one of my favorite episodes of all time. It's okay. So it's definitely the best Trails of Horror segment because all 3 segments are just hilarious. Just the Shining might be my legit favorite one because that's just so funny. Because it's the perfect parody because even if you haven't seen The Shining, it's still funny. Like I've never seen The Shining. I don't really know anything about it. If anything, I only know about The Shining because of that episode. But yeah. What else did I watch? I got to watch a couple of like. I watched one of the Gravity Falls episodes. I think the one where they do Halloween. I think they do like Summerween, which I almost want to say is like a Homestar Runner reference because it's like similar to how they call their version of Christmas is called Decemberween. Oh, damn it! And obviously, I know the creator of Gravity Falls, Alex Hirsch, is a massive Homestar Runner fan. I think like the guy who does like all the voices in Homestar Runner, he actually is in Gravity Falls. He plays a couple of characters in there, so it wouldn't surprise me if that was like a nice reference to Homestar Runner. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip to sort of the ending part. Alright, there we go, ended level. I decided to just skip all of that because that was taking quite a while, and I wanted to try and just get the last level in before like it goes too long. So yeah, so I'll just meet you at the final level, and it is of course this one, totally bare. One of the secret levels in the game, and probably one of the hardest as well, because this is the hardest of the polar bear stages. So, you know how I've been saying like most videos are going to be short. Well, this might actually be one of the longer ones today. But just because I felt like I wanted to, there weren't as many like ice stages in this game as I thought. So I decided that I might as well just do all of them. So anyways, as I was saying, one of the other things I watched on Halloween was I watched the Toy Story short. I think it was called like Toy Story of Terror, which is actually really good. It's like I'll say this: it's a much better Toy Story 4 than the actual Toy Story 4. Yeah, like I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big Toy Story 4 fan. I think it's oh damn it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a big Toy Story 4 fan. I think it's actually really bad. Like I think it's got a lot of issues in it. Like there are enough videos online that basically say like what my thoughts on Toy Story 4 are. So I would recommend just watching one of those. But it's not great. But Toy Story of Terror is like it's such a better sequel. Like it's about like, if you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus, and it's just really good. Like it actually gives some characters things to do. You know, unlike Toy Story 4, which seemed to only really care about Woody. And what it did with Woody was not good. Okay, sorry, I'm not going to turn this into a rant about Toy Story 4 because, yeah. I'm actually doing quite well. I think I've only died once. But now that I've said that, I'm probably going to die more. I guess it's obviously harder because when you do this to get 100%, you've got to try and destroy all the boxes. But so that's where the difficulty comes from. And yeah, I remember when I did do this, it was a really hard level to get done. But oh, I'm already done. Well, that was very quick. Alright, I guess I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for the next one, where I believe we're going to start getting a little bit Christmassy next. Alright, bye everyone.